I mean, this is crazy. This is insane. What is up, guys? This is Cobb. Welcome to an account takeover video. This is the account of Mr. Trustful Noob, and because I have to stay quiet because it's currently 3 in the morning right now and I can't scream, I'm just gonna put it on the screen and let you absorb what you are witnessing right now. We've also maxed up a pagema on this account as well with some questionable itemization decisions. There's a lot of flat stats to you, dude. Oh, but at least he's got speed boots. Then again, this will seem like too good as speed boots to have on an, I don't know, unbooked, pretty mediocre epic champion. And so this video is probably going to end up being a bit of a litany, nay, a symphony of things to probably not do on your own account, and things that Mr. Trustful Noob can do to set his account straight and start progressing like an absolute madman. Oh, at least the Mikey's fully booked. That's going to be very, very helpful later for Demon Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, before we get to the tips, make sure that if you're looking to create a new raid account, you get it done the right way, man. Use the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box to get that done. Click on that sucker right now, man. Use that link to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And just in general, it's the best possible way to start off a new raid account in 2025, man. Or you can also input beginner code Desert Queen on day 1 of your new account as well to make sure that you grab the free Void Legendary to Hanorach on day 1 of that new account as well. Okay, so all jokes aside, I mean, I couldn't believe what I was witnessing when I saw this. Lammy Bear's not the worst rare champion in the game. At least he brings the continuous heal and stuff. It is on a 410 cooldown, and it is kind of the only decent part of Lammy Bear's kit with his 10% speed aura in all battles. Love to see it. But given the needs of what this account actually needs and like the tools that it's missing and level 60 champions right now, probably wasn't the wisest decision to build up a Lammy Bear. Oh my god, though, we've got the Shredder on this account, man. Oh, yo. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's pretty tight. Okay, man, so rule sort of number 1, especially for beginner players out there that are just building your first level 60s on your account for the first time, go for width of tools. What does that mean? Have an increased speed champion, right? A champion that can bring an increased speed buff to your team. It's probably like the best buff in the game. Have a decreased defense champion. That's probably the most important debuff in the game, just generally speaking, like in the most different areas. We've got that with the Michelangelo. We've got the increased speed with the Podrick. That's great. Michelangelo's great because he brings decreased attack as well, so that's lovely. We've got a good width of tools, so that's good stuff. Like, apart from the Lammy Bear and the useless Pagema, we've actually got like pretty good level 60 champions that we've maxed overall. Do we have any decent provokers on the account? Let's also include the Master Vault, which actually has, oh my god, a pretty reasonable amount of level 60s as well. We got the Ugo in the Vault? What the hell, dude? Okay, well, let's just see if we have a decent provoke champion on the account, like anywhere. Like, we could use the Aphid as provoker, but kind of want to use him as a HP burner into Hydra, which is what I'm thinking, like Hydra teams, you know. We've got the Molly Tankard, who's got 1 book into the Molly. I look at this account quality, and once you've got like a dozen level 60s on your account, you should be at that stage thinking about getting started into Hydra in a serious way and having a provoker, block buffs champion, good HP burner like Aphidus. Like, we've got some good tools here that we could start building out for that. The Ugo for the block buffs is going to be amazing as well. The Molly's only got 1 book in her. This is raising alarm bells, man. This is raising alarm bells. Rule number 2. If you're going to start booking a legendary champion, okay, do what you've done here with Mikey. Get them fully booked, okay? It's important that you get their important debuffs like decreased attack and decreased defense to a 100% land rate, right? It starts off at 75%, get them fully booked, it goes up to 100%, and also secure cooldown reductions on these powerful skills, right? It's crucially important. What you don't want to be doing is half booking a champion. Ooh. We've got the Alice the Wanderer here, half booked. Half booked is half cooked, okay? This is not great. Alice is actually fine without skill books, to be honest, but, you know. What about the Grakos? Great. Grakos is actually fully booked, that's excellent. Sulfurion. We got halfway. In fact, we stopped just before the cooldown reductions are maxed out on 2 of his skills. This is making me more nervous, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting increasingly scared about checking out the rest of the champions at this stage. Oh god. Alright. Reminder to myself, I've got to keep my voice down. I can't go screaming. The Udex. Good, he's not booked. Great. Again, this is another champion that doesn't need the skill tomes. What about the Tramaria? Also not booked? She's actually a fine champion, to be fair, but not a book priority. The Podrick is fully booked. That's fantastic. We can do a lot with that, man. Donatello. Oh, God. Here we go, man. Here we go. I'm nervous about these lower level 60 champions because we already know the Molly's got 1 book just randomly. Now the Donatello's got 1 book randomly. The Yumiko's got 2 books. randomly. And the Raphael, yep, of course, the Raphael's got one random book as well. Oh god. See, what we've done here is we've taken a legendary skill tome and we've just started ripping pages out of the tome. And it's like, Raphael, you have a page. Morley, you can have like the back cover. The Yumiko, you know what, man? You can have the prologue and the epilogue, and we'll just like give her a couple pages of the book, you know? Oh god. Tell me that none of the 5-star ones have got books. Why is there a random book on the Vargal? Asgore doesn't have any. Okay, that's good. But we've put a few into the Progny. Oh god, why do people do this, man? Tell me why. Down below the comments, man, actually tell me why. Like what's the reason behind doing this? I mean, there must be a reason. Like, actually, like a good, I'd say a large minority of players actually do this inside of Raid. I don't understand it, man. Get the cooldown reductions on your guys, right? You want to max build the best champions on your account. That's it, you know, that's the logic behind it. It's like a Sulfurion without being fully booked is kind of like an epic champion, really, in terms of quality. We've almost got him fully booked. So he's back up to like legendary status now. But if we get Sulfurion fully booked, this is probably like in the conversation for the best legendary champion on the account. Sulfurion is absolutely busted, insane, ridiculous, just absurd. Gotta get these absolutely broken champions with just 5-star reviews across the board, fully beast moded out. We don't have a relic on him either. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Why do we not have it? Wait a minute. Do we have relics on anybody then? Because if they're not on Sulfurion. Okay, we've got some action going on here for this. And you just bring a form of true fear in his kit, right? Does he bring any fear? I was sure Ifidus brought some kind of fear mechanic to his kit. Apparently not. Which means that the Gaze of Damnation relic is doing absolutely nothing. The Ifidus, dude. Oh god. Where it deals 2% more damage per skill activated, stacks up to 10%, receives 1% less damage per skill not activated, stacking up to 5% by enemies under fear or true fear debuffs, just to be clear. So this is just stats on the Ifidus. I love the fact that Trustful Noob, like the account owner, saw fire on the relic and just assumed, well, that's an HP burn relic, and just slammed it on. Oh god, oh god. Read your relics, people, you know? Okay, I absolutely love that, by the way. I'm having so much fun in this takeover already. Michelangelo is fully booked and probably one of the better legendaries as well on the account. He doesn't actually have a relic. The Alice has an Unholy Grail, which it's not nothing. It gives a bit of attack, I suppose. Wand of Submission on the Aniri. That's a choice. Miscreated Monster doesn't have any. This is all fine. What about the Podrick? Okay, the Podrick, I mean, god, he's got to have something. So, Podrick brings fill teammate of allies by 20%. I don't even know what tip number we're on anymore. My mind's been blown by the relic decision on the Ifidus. Tip number 4, okay. Put relics on your strongest champs, man. General of Necrotos, tip number 4.1, I suppose, is going to be that any champion on your account that brings 10 meter boost in their kit, just put a journal on them. It's kind of low-key like an epic or maybe even low-tier legendary quality relic. It's really, really good. It just boosts the effect of their 10 meter boost effects. And so, yeah. You know what, though? I won't start rebuilding champions just now. I'll leave it at Podrick right there. I'm going to get to rebuilding champions in a future takeover in this one because I think that we're going to need it. Next step is going to be, man, not just do you want to get your best champions on your account, like the Sulfurions and the Podricks, fully booked out on your account and focus on blasting up and building up those guys first. Put the best gear on these guys as well. Okay, I haven't started checking the gear just yet, but we've got some flat HP gloves going. Okay, on the Podrick. When I say best gear, I mean on your support champions, you're looking for HP percent and defense percent as the main stat on these pieces. Generally speaking, then with speed substat rolls and with accuracy substat rolls, if a champion needs accuracy, which you need accuracy to land any negative effect on an enemy that's not damage, so 10 meter reduction, debuffs, that kind of thing. That's what you need accuracy for. Podrick actually doesn't need accuracy, so we're fine with that, but the flat HP on the gloves is... On level 60 champions, percentage stats always skill better than flat stats. Same thing on the chest, HP percent or defense percent. We have an accuracy chest plate on a champion that doesn't need accuracy. Oh god, it just gets deeper and deeper. This is Pandora's account, man. You just never know what you're gonna find in this account, bro. What about the boots? Oh no. No, man, no. Oh dude. Mr. Noob, what are you? What are you doing to me, man? What are you doing to me? Not only is it flat defense on the boots, but it's trip rolled into flat attack. It's got a bit of percentage defense, bit of speed, but the other stat is flat HP as well. Woo! And this isn't me calling the account owner a noob, by the way. He's literally called Trustful Noob. Okay, he's literally called Trustful Noob. I swear that wasn't me saying, oh, what a noob, you know what I'm saying? He is actually Mr. Noob in context of this video. Which I hope that, you know, Trustful Noob, I know you're gonna be watching this. It's all in good humor, man. I like to have a good laugh when I do the takeover videos sometimes. You know what I'm like, and honestly, these kind of takeovers remind me of my, like, earlier days inside of Raid where I had no idea what I was doing, and I slide a lot to let myself, you know, so it's great, man. We love it. But about these boots, about these Timberland boots that Podrig is wearing, support champions, almost every champion inside of Raid, actually, including your nukers and damage dealers, should really be in speed main stat boots, okay? This is just going to be like a big ball of gear tips right here, I suppose. Speed. When it comes to stats, boots are the only item type in the game that can roll into speed as the main stat, so take advantage of that. Speed is the best stat in Raid Shadow Legends, generally speaking, and it's difficult to have champions moving too fast. Like, faster your champions would be the better, especially your support champions. Your support champions should be faster than your damage dealers, and so they definitely need speed as the main stat on boots. What else have we got here, man? God, this weapon is, like, good for a damage dealer. Crit damage, attack percent on the weapon. The shield's actually, like, pretty okay, you know, like, as per the accounts going so far, the shield's actually okay. And when it comes to your damage dealers, let me just check the... Okay, so the accuracy is very, very low as well on the Michelangelo. Well, it's not very low. It's just a bit off. It should be aiming for, like, 200 accuracy. You need about 10 accuracy to land debuffs per dungeon stage that you're clearing, and that's like an easy way that you can figure out how much accuracy you need on an accuracy requiring champion. And I'm going to check out the dungeon teams in just a bit, man, and see if we can polish those up as well. Your damage dealers, though, in general, like the Alice, for example, ooh. So your nukers need to have 100% crit rate. That's like sort of just any like direct damage dealer specialist champion. The speed is actually very, very good on the Alice, by the way. 192 is great for a nuker, especially PvP-focused nuker. But the crit rate needs to be 100%. Then you want to focus crit damage, then pick up what speed you can and whatever their primary stat is for dealing damage, which isn't always attack percent. And attack is less important on some champions than it is on others. For example, Akemtum is more of like a debuffer than a direct damage dealer because he places poisons on his A1, places Hex debuff on his A2. And so what kind of gear are we running on the Akemtum? Speed, blah, blah, blah. Not too bad. The reason I'm checking out the Akemtum is that we're probably going to be using him into Demon Lord Clan Boss in that team as a speed aura lead, because poisons are great into Demon Lord, and so I'm happy to say... Oh, he's not actually booked. I was about to say I'm happy to see that he's been, like, booked out. He's been built, but he hasn't been booked. That might be a problem. And he's only half been built, really. Why do we have so many champions, actually, that are not max ascended? Like, the Deacon is not ascended, so he's missing an amulet and missing a banner. Like, we really need to get these champions ascended, man. The Grakos is fully booked before he's fully ascended. That's crazy. That's a world first, man. I've never seen that before, ever. Same as the Sulfurion as well. I mean, this guy's almost fully booked. He's built out, but he doesn't have a banner. Like, we gotta get these champions awakened, man. I might actually get them awakened in this video. Or maybe not. We're very, very low on potions. Okay, how's the... Oh god, we have no shards. We have no shards at all. Okay, so this is another one of those accounts where I guess Mr. Trustful Noob just gets the shard and pulls it instantly, like no matter what. Some players like to play the game like that. If you want to be maximally efficient, save up your shards for like couple months at a time, to be honest, and wait for like good 2x events, like 2x chance to pull epics and legendaries from ancient shards. That's a great time to pull your blues. Sitting on no shards like this is quite curious. How's the Great Hall doing? You know, pretty good. The only thing that I question a little bit is putting the accuracy points into leveling up your Void node for accuracy. Accuracy is generally the best one to level up first. Taking 2 nodes to 5 and then 1 node up to rank 10 is generally the way to do it for getting through missions smoothly and stuff like that. As for the Void node, you probably don't have many Void champions when you're just getting started in Raid, so you can generally just put like a few into this, then just leave it alone. So as long as we just leave it there for a while, we're fine, I guess. Speaking of which, maybe we're holding back on ascending champions to get through the Arbiter missions? Maybe. Let me just find it. Okay, yeah, so we have a champion mission here to ascend a spirit, champion to level 6 of ascension, then magic, then force, then void. Okay, so maybe that's why we're not ascending champs. Then again, we only need to save one of them. We've got Grakos and Podrick, 2 spirit affinity champions, waiting to go up to 6, so you know, we only need to save one of those. We have 2 voids with Sulfurion and, for example, a Kemptum that both need to be ascended for that one mission, so we could save the Kemptum, for example, and ascend the Sulfurion. There's definitely things that we could do here that we haven't done. What's the arena team like? I'm expecting, because we don't have Arbiter yet, I'm expecting Udex. Okay, good. Udex is the aura lead. This is fine, except for the fact that we don't need the Rector Drath. We already have a revive with the Udex. What we really need here is a decreased defense champion. So I put Mikey in this team for the decreased defense. Ooh. Our Udex is only running at 190 speed, though. That's very, very slow. Generally speaking, your arena 10 meter boosters should be one of, or like in the conversation of the fastest champions on your account. Definitely in the top 3, at the very least, you know. And as for the dungeon teams, because of Aphidus, we've actually unlocked Hard Spider. That's incredible. That's like really good, like really, really well played. I can really actually appreciate the crap out of that. Some area of the game where we are struggling is Fire Knights, which is insane. The Fire Knight team that we're running is fine. 3 out of the 5 are fine. The other 2, I'm not sure what they're doing there, but the other 3 are fine, you know what I'm saying? I think we can go ahead and tweak this pretty easily into a pretty decent Fire Knight team and clear stage 20 for the first time ever on this account right now, to be honest. Maybe without even having to rebuild any champions. Before I commit to that, let me just check on the Allure's accuracy. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh dear me. Oh Buddha. At least tell me that in this team we have disabled the Allure's A2 and A3 against the boss. Yes. And you can also at least tell me that the Podrick is not just prioritizing his ally attack skill, which he is, but that he's not using it in the second round so that it's always ready to use as the opener against Fire Knight. Yes. There you go, man, lustful noob. It's not all bad news, although the Podrick is exceptionally slow because of those Timberland boots that he's wearing. So let's just go ahead here and build out a adjusted Fire Knight team here that should be able to just clap the cheeks of this place without any issues at all. And by adjusted team, I just mean I'm just getting rid of the useless Rector Drath. She should not be an issue in this team, and we can go ahead and slot back in the Podrick. In fact, wait a minute, no, the Podrick is the aura lead in the team that we're building down below here. He can stay. To be honest, I'm just going to lob the Mikey in the team just because he's fully booked, man. So this is going to be the new Fire Knight squad, and the way in which we should be using Aphidus in this team, honestly, is forget about his first form. This is not how Lustful Noob was using him before, by the way, but most mythical champions that bring crazy crowd control skills, in Fire Knight, you're going to take him into Fire Knight, it's their job to just keep the rest of your team alive, okay? So we're going to have him transform in his very first turn, and he's got all kinds of provokes and stun and just crazy crowd control in his second form that we're going to be taking advantage of here. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. And he's just, I mean, we don't even need to do that, really. Okay, whatever, I'll just leave it as it is. But we're just going to have the Aphidus crowd control the crap out of everything. That's it. That's going to be his job against the waves. That's all he's there for. Similar story here. We'll just let him do whatever he wants. And then once we get to the boss, we can then go ahead and switch him back to his regular form and let him land his HP burns and just do whatever it is he wants to do. The Allure can do nothing but spam her A1 10 meter control skill against the waves as well, because honestly, it's just the best use for her. It's going to help keep the Aphidus alive when he's landing his provokes and stuff like that, so it makes no sense to not do this. Oh god. Okay, so we do actually have to tweak the Allure's build a little bit. These HP percent boots are not doing her any favors, love. You're supposed to be a demoness, man. Have some style. God damn it. And so we're going to swap her into some accuracy boots. Roll up a happy little shield where, lovely, we at least get ourselves a double accuracy roll. That's going to help out quite a bit as well. Bump that accuracy up to 194. We can also almost definitely swap out either the ring or the... She's in a crit damage amulet. Okay, hopefully we can get rid of that. Oh, the chronophage ones aren't very good, though. I'm just going to put her in a chronophage anything. Only because having 2 pieces of chronophage gives you a 10% speed bonus. So we're going to go ahead and slam her in. Probably don't even need to upgrade this, to be honest, but whatever. I'll rank it up to 8 at least. She shouldn't really get hit for the entire fight anyway, so it's probably irrelevant. And okay, after rolling the boots up to 16, she's now at 190 speed, and an accuracy glyph brings her up to 208. accuracy. And so, yeah, I didn't apply any of these glyphs, mind you. Can we get any more accuracy on her at all from like the amulet or something? We can. Just to be safe, I'm going to just toss like another, just like a 4-star accuracy glyph on this as well. Of course, at mega low rolls. There we go, that's more like it. Oh god, I gotta fix the Deacon's build as well. Look at it. Oh, you know what, sod it. I'm just going to throw the team in the current build that they're in, and see what they can do. These champions are powerful enough that even with the builds being a little bit squiggly, a little bit mad, they're probably still going to be able to pull this off. Deacon's also strong affinity into stage 20, Spirit against Force, so maybe we can just do this, you know? If this is just going to have 100% control over the wave as well, as you can see on our way to the boss, that's his only job here, frankly, so hopefully we can pull this off, man. One thing I should mention is that if we want to shoe this run up, we can actually just remove the Mikey from the team and replace the Mikey with the Tremaria. She brings an attack all enemies decrease speed debuff on her Air 1 strong version. She'd basically make the waves unable to act. I mean, she's getting ally attacks as well from the Podrick. She doesn't even necessarily need books. The reason I'm bringing that up is because as we go higher and higher in stages of Finite, the Finite boss itself is going to get faster and faster. And so it's going to become increasingly important that we squiggle a decrease speed debuffer into this team somewhere at some point. Like it's even if we don't need it right now, which I'm not sure. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. We'll see just now, I suppose. It will become increasingly important over time, you know. So big ally attack skill is going to come on in. Now it's up to the Deacon and the Allure to do their job, just controlling the crap out of the boss's 10 meter. They seem to be doing a pretty stellar job of that so far, so that's good. But again, it's going to become tougher and tougher for them the higher stages we go, because the boss is going to get faster. So a decreased speed to replace the Mikey. It will slow the run down a lot. Mikey is like most of our damage against the waves, so it'll suck. But it will eventually allow us to unlock hard mode Finite by swapping out the Mikey for a decreased speed. And as you can see, the boss basically doesn't stand a chance. Good stuff. It's just never ever going to get a turn, which is absolutely perfect. Allure is a massive cheat code. Great champion quality on this account, by the way. I know I've give Trustful Noob a lot of ribbon in this video, you know, and I've had a good time while doing it. I can't help myself, you know. But to end the video on a positive note, it's a great champion roster. Very powerful stuff. Insane potential. Just going to build these champions outright. I'm going to get some more rebuilds in part 2 of this takeover, man, where we're going to be taking on Demon Lord Clan Boss. Stage 20 Finite, about to go down. We'll leave this one there. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy this one, man. I know that I bloody did. Pandora's account right here, man. Absolutely love it. Thanks for stopping by. If you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure you get that done right now by clicking on the beginner promo links down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Just click on that link and use that link to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.